if you do, win, what will you be doing with money? I know it's hard to tell, Brian.
I would love to have a pizza party too.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Whatever. We'll be having pizza no matter what. I think. And buy myself something nice.
Get yourself a video game or something.
Yeah, something.
Go to the Best Buy.
Yeah.
TV games. Yeah.
Or fries, because you're all about fries these days.
Yeah, I love fries.
All right.
Greatest place to buy.
Maybe I'll spend mine on a bunch of fantasy guides for next season.
Yeah, you can actually pay.
You think those are going to help you?
Maybe it'll make things worse.
Yeah, no. I mean,
pay money to get more info.
Yeah.
If we could have some pizza and some beer, that would be fun.
Okay, well, good.
A Super Bowl party.
Bring put some Arnold Palmer in there because I don't drink, but beer's fine for you guys. It's fine. Whatever works.
Some Collins mix in there or something.
Mike, it's a strong ladder move. I mean, you've just gone from one thing to the next. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you didn't win division, spot, but you went from wild and got through wild, got through divisional, and now you're in the championship. To me, that's a major accomplishment. How do you feel on that?
It reminds me of when the Steelers were a 6th seed and they won the championship.
Yeah.
So.
Does that mean you're going to be getting defenders that are Steelers?
No, not necessarily, but it just reminds me of when, the Steelers were down, made it through the whole wild card and the whole playoffs to win it all. So, dreams can't come true.
Oh, that's nice. So, for both you and Brian, feel free to ask me whatever you want to ask. Criticism's okay. I can take the heat. You guys have an option. Because no one's really asked me any questions on these videos.
Well, Mike, what do you think's gone the best this season? Like, which one of the biggest things that you just think is awesome about this season?
Good question.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then maybe after you answer that, you can say one of the things that you think maybe didn't run smoothly.
Follow-up question.
Yeah. A 2-part question.
One of the things that I think has been phenomenal this season has nothing to do with my team. It actually has to do with the involvement of people that are in the league this season. People are starting to talk on the Smack board. People are putting bulletins in. The whole video thing is great. In the last previous years, I don't know if you remember, Mike, no one ever talked on the Smack board. No one ever talked on the message block. No one voted. No one checked any of that. All I did is check their team. So that's one thing that I'm so happy about. I'm happy that Mike's continuing to go in next year. I'm happy that you're so involved in it. I hope I don't take away from your school and you end up getting bad grades next year. But, that's to me it's so great, and I think we're going to get some more players in next year, and I'm looking forward to that. Something that didn't go too well is the whole money thing. I mean, I try to get money from people. I end up looking like the bad guy that you talked about in the meeting. And it's a situation that makes me look bad, and then people yak and complain about the whole point system and stuff like that later down the road, So, to me, that's the only bad thing. And, I'm trying to be the best LM I possibly can, but apparently I'm not satisfying everybody, but you never can. So, if that answers your question.
It does, definitely.
Mike, do you have anything? Or Brian, do you have anything else to add? No. Mike, what about you?
How do you feel about this current state of the economy? I don't know what else. I don't know what to say. Brian asked a great question. What would you do next year differently?
Next year, I think we need to have several powerhouses, in my agreement, if it does get passed. I think we need to have more, we need to have better, powerful wide receivers, powerful running backs as well, so we don't just have one powerhouse as quarterbacks. Because if we end up having 10 to 12 teams, which I think is awesome, if you get last pick, even though last pick's an advantage as well because we do snake draft, you have something else you can fall back on that's a power thing,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. And I think that's something we definitely need to
I
talk
didn't think
about.
of it that way. Like if your quarterback might not do so well, you can fall back on like something else.
Yeah, like if you had like 9th pick and Drew Brees is already gone, and all quarterbacks of the powerhouse in the league and the only powerhouse, it's not going to look good for you. You're going to have to scrounge around. But if you have other options, you can use
There's
powerhouse.
always your first pick. There's always something that's really good that you get.
Yeah,
You know.
just as
But
you know,
next year, if we have more people, the really good players are going to be spread thin.
yeah. So if we powerhouse up wide receivers and running backs, or just one of them, spreading thin, at least you'll have something to fall back on. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Mike?
No, I think that's about it.
That's a wrapper. Any last words for both of you going into this championship that you have to say to each other? Face to face.
I'll let you go first, Brian.
Just want to say good luck, and it's been fun, and no matter who wins, and I hope we can still be friends afterwards.
That's really lame. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
All right, there you go. All right.
Seriously, I love you.
That's nice.
Like how I said, like the sensitive thing, and you're like, well, fuck you. Yeah. All
All
right. Well,
right, good. None of
why-
you guys waking me up at 6 o'clock in the morning to ask me for advice, please.
Well, get going. It's been a good season.
All right.
Indeed.
Take care, guys. And we will see you next week.